warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will tell about a toolbox. This is one of our project. It's golden color, it's bright, right? It's very colorful. It's for our future. Toolbox can I say is we can call as toolkits, tool chest or workbox. But we design this is more small and easy for us to do our work. The function of toolbox we can know as to organize and carry, protect owner tools, our tools. They can be used as trade, hobby, or you can DIY yourself in their content with craft or your owner. Tool sets model plastic typically contain variety of household or automotive tool. Each item snapped into a designer with conditioned toolbox. They are very compact, lightweight, for easy our work. For we must know our objective for this toolbox. Firstly, we design the small toolbox, and the secondly, for easiest our work. Because when we want to do some work with a small portion of a tools, how can we bring a big toolbox? It's made me hard to bring the very berat weight, the heavy weight for me is too dangerous because sometimes I do work without a safety issues. That's why I always beware, risau, yeah. And we can know about toolbox. We can do some. So if we want to do some project like when the machine has a solve problem, we have a mesin rumput. So when the machine lamp, some car problem, we don't using all of spanner. Not size 1, not size 2. It's not comfortable, right? We must using 16, 18, 20 just like 3 spanner, right? So we must bring a small toolbox. That can easier your work. Yes, it's right or not? You all can think that's right? Okay, there's a my introduction about this, and our objective you must know. Design the toolbox to a smaller size and easy our work. That's thank you.
Okay, now I will tell you about the design of our project. Okay, our project have two parts. The first part is handle, this part, and second part is base. Okay, the dimension for the handle is 300 mm for length and 88 mm for height. And so the length of the base is 450 millimeters and the height is 300. Okay, the process we use to produce the product is first we use the laser cutting machine. The second process we use is bending machine. The third process is the riveting, which is we use to combine the base and the handle to make a toolbox. Okay, the last process is we use finishing. Okay, that's all for me.
Process is the laser cutting. So what is laser cutting actually? Laser cutting is a technology that uses a laser to cut the material and is typically used for the industrial of manufacturing application, but it is also starting to be used by schools, small business and also the hobbies. So how the laser cutting will work? So the laser cutting works by directing the output of a high power laser and most commonly through an optic. So the laser optic and a CNC, which is a computer numerical control, are used to direct the material or the laser beam generated. So, a typical commercial laser for cutting material involves a motion control system to follow a CNC or G-code of the pattern to be cut onto the material. So, the focus of the laser beam is directed at the material, which is either melts, burns, vaporizes away, or is blown away by the jet of gas, leaving an edge with a high quality surface finish. So there's an advantage why we are using and why we are choosing this laser cutting. So among the advantages was it was easier for work holding and reduce contamination of workpieces since there's no cutting edge which can become contaminated by the material or contaminate the material. The precision may be better since the laser beam does not wear during the process. So there is also a reduced chance of warping the material that is being cut as laser systems have a small heat affected zone. So some materials are so very difficult or impossible to cut by more traditional means. So we choose laser cutting, which is the technology that will more make it our project much better. So we move to the next process.
This is bending machine. Another type of bending machine like flat sheet bending machine is also available in the market, which is applicable in the bending of flat sheets to make curved plates. This is used to curve plates with minimum diameter of 1.2 meter, 1.2 millimeter. This is useful for your bending needs. Another type of bending equipment is hydraulic sheet bending for large productivity. These are available in different bending capacity from 1000 mm to 3000 mm sheet length. The sheet metal bending machine hydraulic cylinders hook up to the hydraulic unit with the operating pressure of 20 megapascal and control pedal depressed. The sheet metal bending tools can be transported at my distance by any means of transportation. Atmospheric fallout protection must be ensured by transportation. The plate bending is suitable for designated profile roof panel, which is strong, durable and fashionable. Its products are widely used in a variety of buildings. Thus, there are various types of bending equipment available in the market. You can get the quality sheet bending machine as on your requirement. For more information on various types of tools like hand operated bending machine.
Next, my process is about drilling process. Drilling is a cutting process that uses a drill bit to cut a hole of circular cross-section in solid material. The drill bit is usually a rotary cutting tool, often multi-point. The bit is pressed against the workpiece and rotate at rates from hundreds to thousands of revolutions per minute. This forces the cutting edge against the workpiece, cutting off chips from the hole as it is drilled. Okay. Okay, I will explain about my process. Rivet is a permanent mechanical fastener. Before being installed, a rivet consists of a smooth cylindrical shaft with a head on one head. The end opposite to the head is called the tail. On installation, the rivet is placed in a punch or drill hole, and the tail is upset or buck, so that it expands about 1.5 times the original shaft diameter. Holding the rivet in place. In other words, pounding creates a new head on the other end by smashing the tail material flatter, resulting in a rivet that is roughly a dumbbell shape. To distinguish between the two ends of rivet, the original head is called the factory head and the deformed end is called the shop head or bucktail.
Okay, this is our last process for our product. This is a finishing to make the product more aesthetic and to avoid rust. And I use the spray paint for brand Samurai, and the color is gold. And I used to spray this product.